everybody. Let me make sure my thing is connected in here. Sorry about the delay. But I have my new little setup here. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let's see. I need to do a better job in here, but seeing if I can drop it down. I got my little, I don't know. I'll take y'all on a tour of it in a different video. Y'all are probably like, you're hurting my eyes, Karen. Hey, thank y'all. Mercury retrograde, right? Let me see. All right, I need to make sure this is connected. I didn't hear the thing. Hold on, let me check. Y'all aren't going to see me for a second, okay? Okay, I think I'm good now. Okay, welcome to TM Tarot. It's happening slowly but surely. Oh, wow. Hi, Amanda. Thank you for being here. First one. Tom, a close second. Good for you. Early ritual indeed. Oh, Teddy. I forgot. Amanda's Teddy. Is that the one y'all are talking about? Yeah, I've barely seen you, Tom. I miss you. It's good to have you here. Sorry. I'm using my phone. It's my camera, obviously. Hey, Heather. Thank you for being here. My poetry buddy. Hey, Millie. How are you? Good to see you. Justine. Hey. I've learned. Good to have you here. Let's see. Y'all are just chatting away. Ah, Scotty boy. Hey, Scotty. How are you? Good to have you here. Oh, Heather. That's perfectly fine. It's just really sweet that you stopped in and said hi. Now I've got my space background like that. I need to light my candle. Hey, Ange. Oops. Where'd you go? There you go. Ange, yay. You're here. Miss Tarot D, hi. And hi, friends. If y'all don't know each other, everybody here, y'all have great vibes. Please subscribe to each other's channels. Let's extend and broaden our community and friends. That's the only way that we're gonna ascend, right? And if there's any issues with my sound or anything, please let me know. This is going to be evolving, but I worked really hard today. Did a lot, rolled my sleeves up and really got in here and cleared out a bunch of heavy stuff. I mean, when I say heavy, I mean not furniture, but just my husband's boxes of stuff. I'm like, what is this? No. And I'm just grabbing it. I'm like, let's go in the garage. Yes, this is serious spring cleaning. But I was determined. I'm like, I'm not going to have the whole room, but you got to start somewhere. And I've really felt like that was a really good energy shift for me personally. Somebody who struggles with ADHD and depression. My anxiety is a lot better since I just kind of like gave it over, with the control issues. Surrendering, I mean, granted, like make wise choices and decisions. It's not like totally not living your life, right? But just not letting fear hold you back. That's what it's about. Life's too short for that. Oh, such great energy in here. I'm feeling like a really big spring clean energy right now. It's buzzing. And I feel like we're energizing inside right now. And we're supposed to release things just so that we can bring even better things in to replace those things that we're holding on to. And the heart wants what it wants sometimes, or our mind and our heart aren't always aligned. And that can be hard to do. Just take it step by step. As long as we're making progress, I think that's what's important right now. Josh, thank you for being here. So good to see you. I love Josh. Josh has got great energy. And Josh is definitely one of those, whoa, which one fell? My bear. Uh-oh. He's okay. This was the bear. Oh, I'm not used. Yay. Chloe's crystals. Well, I'm going to prop him right here. We'll figure that out later. No, I forgot what I was saying, and that's okay. It's meant to be. Well, I actually like sitting through, our friend Victor over at Truth Wave Meditations. Been enjoying the community over there to do morning and evening meditations. I believe he does them at 9:45 a.m. It'd be my time, so 9:45 Eastern. The meditation starts at 10, so it'd be in the morning at 10 and the evening at 10. All right, technically. And it's really great. I feel like that's really been building up my vibration well. But we just have this great little community and everything. And I kind of got some inspiration, some downloads this morning, just looking at this tortoise. I didn't bring him in here with me. I should have. He's about this big. We got him at an art fair, and he's made out of wood. And he was hand carved by just a local artist. And we have, I'm actually moved this to my sunroom. So this is my sunroom. But the sun is I can't have it. It would be too bright right here. But anyways, and I can see the pond down the hill from here. So, tortoise, turtles, anything like that. We were kind of bringing in things. So there's a lot of little tortoises that walk around here. They're cute. But I was just looking at it, and I was just kind of thinking of ancient ancestors, even we might be getting downloads from our ancestors. And I feel like they're encouraging us to not get discouraged, to keep going, even when it gets tough, because the tortoise, he moves slow, but eventually he's going to get there. And I was hearing the light come out of our shell a little bit more too, because we have that protective shell. So that was just a little message that I got this morning from our a combination of our community this morning. So I just thought I'd share that. I'm going to be pulling out my cards and stuff. If you would like reading, I'm feeling this ancestor energy. So I did bring in pretty sure I grabbed the right bowl that has like my ancestor quotes and stuff. And I was trying to think of some decks that I have, but I like moved like a bunch of stuff in here. So I might like have to, you know, reach around here and there for that. And when I say that with the ancestors too, it's like in here, I've got this like crystal skull from Chloe's Crystals, which we love. Highly recommend purchasing from her. Great prices. I'm not sure when the next show on Josh's channel will be, but also there's a fundraiser right now. Like we're trying to get her website up and going, and I just helped with that a little bit this morning. The way I could, and the way I see that is, why not? Only good can come of it, right? Just a little bit. Now, you know, we don't all have the ability to do that. And I mean, would I say, you know, do I have the greatest ability to do that right now? No. But there's other things I could have done with that money that would have been more selfish. So yes, I would rather give it to Chloe and getting her website up. So but yes, so I do have my huge stack of your door dashing. God bless you for that. I appreciate my door dashers, especially being a twin mom. Sometimes, you know, you just got to do what you got to do. I have like my favorite, I have a really good relationship with my Shipt shopper. He lives in the neighborhood across from me. And he looks out for me. He tries to get my orders and stuff. And yes, my best shoppers happen to be Mel. Isn't that interesting? It's kind of cool, huh? He's always really good. He's like, Karen, these tomatoes don't look good. He's like, I'd go this route or I wouldn't get any. And I appreciate that, you know, looking out for us. Thank you, Josh. And that is so kind of you to support Chloe like that. You'll have a good friendship. And I have made some really amazing friendships, like with Ange and Heather and Elizabeth and Rain. Oh my God, Rain this past Saturday, y'all. Like I put it in my community tab. I'm telling you, it was just a vibe that night. I was attuned. I went back and listened to it because I didn't even remember even half of what I said, you know. I was like, you know, that's something you'll hear people say a lot, like readers, that they don't remember sometimes. And I really didn't remember a lot of it. And so I went back and listened, and I was like, wow, I felt myself loosen up more in my reading, and it felt good. It felt good. It felt like I was growing in my reading. And we did collectives on the different eye colors and what that can mean for your relationship style. Very interesting. So yeah, I suggest y'all check that out. It's a really good vibe over there. And I know I've left other channel friends off, like Tom. Oh my gosh. Listen to me. Oh my gosh. That's always such a fangirl. Ramon. Hi. Hey, so good to see you. Ramon is fabulous and he's charming. He's a Gemini like me. More charming and smarter. He has a wonderful channel. And Ramon, oh my Lord, I just looked at your channel growth the other day. Wow. Good for you. You've been working hard. You really have. Krista. Y'all, I'm on a mission to get Krista up to 100 subscribers. She's one of the loveliest speaking voices I've ever heard. Very soothing and beautiful accent, but even better insights. And every day she goes on about like lunchtime, like noon my time here, Eastern. and just shares like AI art that they're generating based off of visions and downloads. Her and our friend PG, they're getting. He's on there sometimes. But anyways, it's really cool. It's just a nice, safe space to just kind of, keep our energy attuned and aligned. A nice little reset. So I just wanted to share that. and yes, and Miss Tara D, I love Miss Tara D. I don't know what else to say. I just love how sassy and funny and just a big heart. I hope you are feeling better this week, Miss Tara D. I am thinking of you and praying for you, my love. And Christian Louise, y'all, here's another one. I mean, all of y'all are amazing, by the way. Y'all need to hear that. You're all amazing. And I love the new name, Nine Worlds Intuitive. And I was just thinking, I need to email you. But I'm really embracing this energy of not feeling depressed, and tired right now. So I'm really having to roll with this and use the motivation to do some practical things right now. But yeah. Allison, happy belated birthday to you. Love Allison, Aries Girl Tarot. Every Friday she's on Indigo Jaguar Heather's channel at 8 p.m. Eastern for sidekicks. And it's just, sometimes they're doing readings. Sometimes we're just exploring esoteric topics, the paranormal, whatever. It's become a popular Friday night chat. So yeah, y'all do that. And I'm hoping Allison, when you feel like it, I'm excited about that channel, the new channel you want to do about focusing on nutrition and what you've learned about that. So anyways, let me take a hydrate. Drink a lot of water. I feel like the energy is makes you run a little bit warmer. So you need to stay hydrated so you don't burn out. And yeah, so just let me know if you have questions or anything. We could do a collective reading, whatever. Just I ask that you put them in all caps. It makes it easier for me to see them. And a lot of the times, other people's messages, we find that messages come through that you're like, wow, this sounds like exactly what I'm going through. Or wow, I needed to hear just this one sentence that you said. So it's cool how that works. But yeah, these are my tea leaf cards, and they're sour and sweet. It's a little bit of everything because that's what life is, right? So I'm just mixing up a collective. Sounds good. Thank you, Millie. And Millie, I'm so happy that you're here. So yeah, we'll do some collective energies here. And oh, thank you, Allison. You're so sweet. Thank you. You're sweet, but you don't take crap. And I appreciate that about you. And it is Aries season. Cardinal energy. That burst, that fire. It's like, when you light the firework and it goes out, it's becoming mutable at the same time, right? Oh, Miss D. Thank you, my love. Miss D just made a contribution to the channel. Thank you so very much. And Miss D, if you would like any, a special message, please let me know. whatever you would like me to read on. I just had one that just come out, and I was just, not even looking for something here. I feel like there's some divine timing too that I was just talking about, Misty, and the notification that just came in, right? The synchronicities. Key. And I'm getting chills as I'm saying this. I'm trying to like tap more into my senses. So you're going to find me talking about this more because I'm feeling led to do that because I'm learning to trust myself more. So key. A successful outcome to your problems. So the key to whatever problems you find yourself holding on to, you're going to find the key, or you already have the key to unlock it. But we each have like our own timeline. We're going to get a few more of these. Thank you for saying hi, Kristen. And please support all of these wonderful channels, wonderful readers, different talents, channelings, meditations. I mean, you name it, we've got it. Hi, Dell. So good to have you here. Thank you for being here. Appreciate all of the support and the good energy. I know that there's a lot going on, so I appreciate you choosing to be here. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is exciting. Oh, thank you. It's kind of one of my things is I like to wear fun headbands. Not like every day, like out, out and about, but I will, like concerts or just fun things. Like it's just a way I like to express myself. And that's something too, is like, don't embrace our unique ways that we like to express ourselves. Because sometimes that alone can pique someone's interest that draws them into you too. So that is sometimes how our outer, I like to think of it like our artistic expression, right, of ourselves, like our fashion, our style. It's an artistic expression. So don't be afraid or feel like it's petty or silly, Yes. I didn't even pull out my little, they're like red sequin, like little devil horns. I pulled them out for Deviant Reads, which is our our love song basically to Patrick Valenza and his eccentric tarot and oracle decks. So this is the energy. Oh my goodness, y'all, seriously. What is happening right now? Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, let me look. Was that Amanda? Amanda Nakana? Amanda N. I'm like, stop. No. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. Stop, Karen Focus. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. And please, let me know if you would like, please feel turn to ask a question. I'd love to ask a question. And I do pet reads too, by the way, if you want a pet read. Okay. Broom. This is totally what I was doing today. Broom. New home, new attitude. Okay. So, I mean, some of y'all could be moving, right? Looking at new homes. I know. I mean, that I'm in chat, hanging out. I know some of y'all are aspiring to these changes here. And funny how, oh my gosh, key to a home, right? That's kind of cool. So I really believe like our environment, when it's like chaotic, it just makes us feel chaotic inside, right? So it is a time to clean stuff. Like if you're not literally moving or looking to move right now, the key to some of your problems, I think, is to wake up the energy and shift it, clean it up, but also maybe it is time to move, to make some changes, right? Right? I love y'all. Oh, Sandy. Did I say hi earlier? If I missed saying hi to you, I'm so sorry. So good to see you, Sandy. I love that. She would. It's already, y'all, the energy's popping right now. It's popping like popcorn. It's popping. It's literally kind of what I feel like. It's like almost like sizzling, right? Sizzling. But like if we're not clearing out our old stuff, right? Like we're not welcoming in new energy there. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm feeling. And I'm hearing too, like, oh, I don't have the energy to do that right now because I know that's me. I'm just hearing like if you just start small and keep at it, you're gonna feel better. You're gonna notice a shift. And just write down the wins at the end of the day, the things you're grateful for. You know, like, hey, I mean, I know there's some days it's like, I'm happy I got out of bed and took a shower, right? These things are okay. You have to start somewhere. I haven't had a sour one come out yet. Usually there's always a sour one. Bird flying. News is on the way. This is really amazing, positive energy here. Let's see what we have on the bottom. And I'm like, I'm getting chills everywhere. This is insane. Okay. In a good way, like not bad, insane. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Okay. I'm going to like, I'll look at that. I'd say the new is coming in. News. And strength. It's like something that you can easily miss it. So right now is the time to shift your energy and be more open, or else you could miss this. You could miss this meeting because, you know, like you can be doing all the things right, but I mean, you just sit in my pajamas and just expect for the world to like come to my front door and happen all at once. Because, you know, like we have to maintain some reality in that. And it's about co-creating. So it takes two or more, right? Oh, Fatima, blessings. Much love to you, Fatima. We love you. And sorry, my thing is like going up and down or something. Mercury. Oh, I know what it is. It's because I accidentally shifted it. Okay. I don't know. I think that fixed it. I'm not sure. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay. Hi, Heaney. So good to see you. Oh, thank you. This is where I want to be. In the stars. In the stars. Hey, Sylvia. You know, please subscribe to Sylvia. She really likes to explore like cool, like interesting conversations about things. And I like to do that too, right? Actually, we're overdue for that, Sylvia. I've been like a little bit of a hot mess with my emails and stuff right now. I need to I'm grounding and getting back around. Like I feel like more official right now that I have like my little space that's not on my kitchen table. And come in here and do my emails. It's nice. It's nice. And I can't hear the girls every 2 seconds. That's beautiful. Rain. I think I like channeled you in here, didn't I? I channeled you in here because I was talking about our show this past weekend. It was so healing and so beautiful. Urban Forest Tarot. Hi, welcome. I don't know that we know each other, but I'm excited that you're here. Please feel free to like, you know, if you want to share like what, you know, a name you like to be called or whatever, or Urban Forest. I'll just call you Urban. But thank you for being here. All right, we're about to get back into the read. I felt called, I don't know. You know, I do have ADHD, but I wanted to say hi to a few more souls. Okay. I want to reach for something. I'm going to pull out my Tarot of the Abyss, but it's like right over here. So let me grab it. This is what I write a lot of my poetry off of. I started a little, I only made it through 5 videos and I've got like 80 something cards, 80 cards, I think. But more poems will be coming. It's just, there's no time limit on the project. Can't rush a good poem, right? So I love Anna Torian's artwork and how she expresses herself. So spirit angels, ancestors, our ascended masters, guardians. And yes, I felt like I needed to release the energy out of the deck. I feel like we've been sleeping. I just realized how hard I was doing that. I normally don't do that, so that's funny. Hey Tina, good to see you. Thank you for being here. I do read reversals. It's just something with all the Virgo in me I have to do. I have Gemini, a lot of Virgo. But we can just call that energy her Dolly over it. I think it's Wolf Girl Oracle. She calls it the medicine position. I like that. It's kind of like our medicine. It's where we're turning it more inwards to heal it. And that's that retrograde energy that we're in right now too. Venus and Mercury. So it's a lot about how we're communicating in our relationships. And it's not just romantic relationships, right? It's also our relationship with ourselves and how we talk to ourselves. And that's just, I love, that was that's spirit talking. Yeah. As I started feeling that feeling in my heart. And when I said it's not, you know, it is about a love with ourselves too, but it is like our relationships. And what are the 10 of Cups? It's like right after the 9, like that's where we find our self-fulfillment. That this is when we're ready to share and live that dream, that fulfillment with others. I love how the hand, and it looks like almost reaching out. I feel like we're reaching out, and not everybody's going to come. Not everybody's able to come on that journey with you right now. So we really have to think about feeling it right now. Whose hand are we going to take? Whose hand are we trying to take with us? Will they come? news is on the way. I like feel like somebody is, if somebody in here is moving or looking for a home or something, there's some really good energy here. Really good energy with that. There's just a trail of all the cups are leading right up to the home in the card. Let's gonna get a couple more on this. That's no. I gotta look. It's 3. So a couple more. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting a little, there's a little shadow here. Okay. There's always shadow in the light, right? And that's so funny. Oh my gosh. That earlier I was thinking about the tortoise and like I kept hearing like coming out of your shell. And here we've got the hermit in the medicine position. In the hermit, I mean, I feel like that is that like coming out of the shell energy. It's like it's time. You've done the inner right now. It's time to go back out. And see, this hermit is even more interesting right here because she's holding a snake. And Ramon, and I'm seeing you. I know I've heard you say that. I believe I've heard you say this too. So I like to think about like the snake, like to like with regeneration. It's shedding its skin. And I'm not going to kid y'all. Like, I live near a pond, okay? And the water snakes and the black snakes here, they sometimes get together and they mate in these like little balls in our backyard. So it's a time to create, and whether however that is or whatever that means to you. But yeah, that's that spring energy, right? And the snakes, like I get a nice break from worrying about copperheads and stuff for a while. Yeah. They're water snakes. Yeah. Fortunately, I don't know. I train my children to watch where they step because we have fire ants too. So I got to watch out for this. They're actually, the fire ants are way worse. But I'm getting this like, this card always makes me think of my father because he was such a really hardworking man, and he was a plumber by trade. But I could just see him, you know, like he can't even like look like that when he worked. But he didn't just, it's not just about a job right now. It's not just about a job. We all have to do jobs, right? But I think there's something like that we're being asked to focus more on, to learn, to become more skilled on, but we need a little bit more knowledge with that. But I feel like it's the knowledge that you get by doing, by actually putting it into action, and that you're actually going to see the manifestation and the results of your work with that here. And with the hermit reverse, it's not about doing it by yourself. You know, it's about welcoming that energy with others. In our shadow, I mean, the hermit in reverse is a little bit of a shadow. It can be like a lonely energy, right? It's like Copperhead Road. Don't get that in my head. Rain always makes me laugh. Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm feeling like you're cheating yourself of time right now. If you keep going forward and thinking about ruminating is the word I get, ruminating. And the reason why, like, because I was a little unsure. Like I'm unfolding this with y'all right now. I kind of like to read that way. I feel like others can be watching too. Be cautious of your energy and set good boundaries, because people are going to be watching this work that you're doing. And the reason why, like I say that too, is like, look, it's like looking back too. But I feel like it's also like kind of like cheating yourself. Like if you're not like being present in this right now, like you're going to feel like you cheated yourself of something. And this is the bottle energy. This energy has been coming out so much. And this is, I mean, I've got to pull this. This is, I just got chills. This is like my favorite card. One of my favorite cards from this deck, because I love her interpretation of the Six of Cups. It's in her head, right? And like there's the branches and the trees. I think I read a poem in this one. I don't know if I released it or not. It might have felt too personal at the time. I'm thinking that might have been it. Because I'm unpacking some things, and that can be hard. Especially like when some things I unpack, I know maybe my spouse won't like so much sometimes. But anyways, but it's healing to do that. But there's somebody like you're looking back. So just like, don't stay in that. Like we can have that. Like, these were both in the upright, these energies. Just don't stay there. Don't let it take away from this time, because there's like a key in this new home, and this new attitude is going to bring this news to you. Is going to bring you, this opportunity, some type of opportunity. Let me grab my thermal. It's huge. These can be like some literal with the Ten of Cups. And like the Hermit energy, the older lady, I'm hearing like grandmothers, great grandmothers, with the woman on that card. So these can be like some of your family coming through, cheering you on right now. Do the work. Do the work while you can. Okay, so P flew out on P, so the initial P, and T. Don't think TP, but maybe it's some stuff we need to throw away, right? But this pit, P-I-T, pit. Okay, I feel like, yeah. Tip. Maybe a tip is coming in. It, pie, like pie, like 3.14 is always what I think. Maybe there's something linking back to March 14th, or something that just feels like it's been never ending, right? Because it's like the infinite number, right? I don't know. Oh gosh, Bobby, hey, good to have you here. I love Bobby. Bobby and Miss Tara D are beautiful Leos. Good to have you here, Bobby. Please subscribe to Bobby's channel. He changed his name to Wild Raven, and we love it. So I think this came out as a 6. And that's interesting. So we had like that 6 energy on the bottom of the deck, right? With the 6 of Cups. And that's like really coming into like harmony and balance. It's time to let go, because the swords is like that pain. It's time to let go of some of those painful thoughts. But be a little strategic with your boundaries. And yeah, I'm getting like this water, like, I don't know, like there's an anchor, and that's about like setting your anchor, setting your foundations too. But when I saw this 6, and then I got this like little, I think there definitely is news coming. This is like a little Lego, like cheer megaphone, to announce something. But I just saw that 6 in the anchor, and I was thinking like a cruise or a boat or something. I don't know what that it was, but just thought I'd mention it. And then a paper clip. So there's some things like, maybe in the office, some documents, maybe it's, some type of work like that you need to organize and put together in a more earthy way, because that hermit, yeah, that's Virgo and Mercury, but Virgo is earth too. So it's bringing our thoughts into reality. How do we do that, right? Let's get some nose itching. What does it mean when y'all's nose itch? I know it's kind of different for everybody, right? We'll just have fun with that. Oh, thank you, Josh. Thank you. Y'all inspire me. I've felt totally inspired by so many of y'all lately. I'm not even kidding when I'm saying that. Like, I mean that from my heart. Oh yeah, we were talking about archetypes. Let's pull out like, what are some like archetypal energies that we're working with right now that our ancestors want us to work with? And I do have some ancestor quotes. There might be some self-love quotes mixed in there too. And hey, whatever is meant to come out will come out. And thank y'all so much for your donations. This is amazing. I'm so excited. Like, I'm gonna be able to get this amazing like deck for the channel. I'm so excited. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I like to, everything, put it back into the channel for sure. Like, it's very much appreciated. Ooh, this deck is so stiff. You ready to get moving again, Allison? Yes. I know you are, girl. I know you are. Is it finally warming up there? I know that's something like your environment, like really. I mean, that's sun. Just getting this extra time. Sun. Oh, I feel it. Feels good. Getting into a fight. You know what? Maybe. My Scorpio, I love him, but he's also a Libra, Mercury in Libra. I figured that out. Librans. I really feel like when the Mercury is in the Libra, or even like in the Mars, there can be like that, like little playing like devil's advocate a little bit, like a little bit of the debate. Just a little bit. But like my son, I see him like being kind of like a peacemaker. Like, let's get along, like playing like, like kind of being diplomatic. But sometimes my son, my husband, I just kind of like say a good argument. Y'all, this is such a cool synchronicity. Lottie, oh my gosh, hey, beautiful friend. If y'all need some like really good, beautiful piano music to raise your vibration, and also like just how she interprets the songs, please check her channel out. You won't regret it. All right. Rain. Oh my gosh, Rain. This came out. Did the rescuer come out for the brown eyes type? Oh my gosh. Okay, so rescuer. is a archetype that we're working with right now. And it's so funny when I saw that, like, look, and I was talking about, I don't know, I'm seeing like a boat, or I keep seeing a boat, and then the anchor came out. Let's see what she says. The light attributes are: we provide strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Those expectations. That's what gets us a lot. And the shadow assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. Stop waiting if somebody's not reciprocating. And also, make sure that we're giving without the expectation of a reward in return. I feel like that's a little bit of our ego, right? And also, like, obviously, inner child wounds. I feel that. I definitely feel that. The rescuer. I wanted to grab, I printed out, this was like for Rain's show, what they say about the rescuer too. What did I do with that printout? It's on the floor here. Bear with me. Let's see. I hope I brought it in here. Apparently my son's spelling test made it in here. That's weird. All right. Rescuer. These are like, this is from a therapist website. These are from a licensed therapist. A role in a drama triangle. And I was saying, like, it feels like more, it feels like other people. In a role in a drama triangle. When we feel we are not enough for another to love, we often think we can earn their love and loyalty by fixing things. And yesterday, Conversations with Christy, I said the fixer. Okay, yeah. So that's something maybe journal about and ask like questions like, how do I identify with the word rescuer and what that means? How do I fit in that? And on the bottom, interesting, Midas, miser. Entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. Alchemical. I just said that. Delight in sharing life's riches. But in shadow, hoarding money and emotions and an obsessive fear of losing your wealth. And maybe this is something to like somebody, they're hoarding their energy. That that could be the dynamic that you're trying to rescue. You'll know what that means for you. But Midas, maybe read a little bit up on Midas. You can get some messages out of that. Rescuer. Oh, Rain is such a rescuer. She is. And that's that 12th house. Yeah, sacrifices. Our sacrifices are there. Rescue for me, two things. I rescue dogs, but when it comes to people, I'll let them walk all over me. Well, we are all here to heal that in ourselves. So I feel that. 333. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. So that's our archetypal energy that we're working with right now. This is my beloved Kyle Gray, my angels and ancestors. So we're going to get a message there. We're in a 9 year too, the Hermit. It's a thing. It's a thing right now. That is, look up not the, hey, if you have your personal year as a 9 as well, that's certainly significant. But yeah, like we're, you know, I guess that's like the collective years as a 9, I believe, because it was 8 last year. So 9, the number 9 is significant as well. 369, Tesla codes. Tesla. Why did I'm not making this political, but I just got to say this one thing. Like, why did Elon have to take away Tesla? I had to make a joke. It's okay. It's okay. I still love you, the real Tesla. Okay. Cut the deck. Oh. We were talking about our Earth Mother this morning. Oh, it's beautiful. I said something like Krista Shippen, whatever images, the pearls, and something like, just thinking about like the pearls of Gaia. I write a poem about that now. I was having like a kind of like a literary moment, like a literary spiritual moment where I was seeing a spiritual concept, but how to express it in a poem. Wanting to put, a lot of times poetry is just putting words to the visuals that we're seeing. Really playing around with, you know, personification, different ideas of how to express that. And we see things in a different way that way. Ooh. I wasn't expecting this. But I don't know. I mean, you know, maybe the Earth Woman or whatever. Wow. Okay. This is fierce. This is fierce. She-wolf. She-wolf. Unleash the wild within. Wow. That's a real cardinal feeling though, right? And look at these codes up in the corner too. That's cool. They look like a person. And I look at a phoenix or bird. I don't know much about this, but that's really cool. I got the book right here. Let's see what Kyle has to say about it. I'm sure we're going to get some additional messages out of that. Okay. And then I'll pull like one of my ancestor quotes for y'all. She-wolf. It didn't like Shakira. It's just she identify with she-wolf sometimes. Shake your hips, move your body. Her hips don't lie. Like that 7 of Swords lie. All right. Okay. They were not numbered though. And they're separated, so they start back over in alphabetical order over and over. Oh, goodness. Okay. Yeah. You are being rewilded at this time. Guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart. the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back on your hopes or dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. Let the wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in. And don't let any traps or hunters. Oh my gosh, that's that Seven of Swords too. I feel like that's, the trap of ourselves. Um, don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom or your growth. The life you want is here. This is they say this is a powerful shamanic soul who is half woman, half wolf, and half woman. She is the alpha female. Christy, conversations with Christy yesterday, she was talking about our masculine and our divine feminine energy. And I feel like there's work that I feel like, especially in men, however you identify, and also though too, like, we all have women in our lives that we support in one way or another too. So I'm feeling like this is especially a time that women need to step in more, like, to balance their masculine energy right now. I feel like it's been wounded or hurt somehow is just the message that I'm getting. Because I get that. I feel a discomfort sometimes in standing in what I want. And that's a lesson that I have to learn for myself too. But it's doing it from a wise, balanced place, like, a healthy place, of course. To be confident, but graceful too. With that she was. Because look, she's still graceful looking. Look at her neck. The extension of her neck. That's beautiful. But I'm feeling it. I feel like we're angry though, right? Aren't we all like angry right now a little bit? I'm trying not to be. But we're feeling it. We're feeling it. And it's really important for us to not, because people are attracted to this, right? And I just got to chill on my left arm as I was saying that. Of course they are. Oh my gosh, somebody's going to fix me and I don't even have to give them much back. Oh my God, that's great. Where do I sign up? But like, don't forget to save yourself too, right? We're going to keep on. Just a few more. She's wild, unfiltered, and unfettered. Not afraid to stand out from the crowd. Yes. But she has, like, support too, right? She has a pack. She has support. She encourages you not to be trapped by the limiting factors of weaker members of the pack or those who are trying to hunt you down. I feel that a little bit too. Be careful about people coming back around right now too. Be careful of their motives. I just heard that because that's 6 of Cups too. It could take your focus off something you might wish that maybe you didn't do. I would wait till like the retrograde energies at least pass. Like it won't. If they're there for you, really, they can wait a little bit. Okay, it's not that long. Listen to me. Listen. That's what I'm gonna tell my girls, right? Like, they can wait. It's worth it. Yeah. And I'm gonna say this to Bobby. I love when he's like, this is like one of his little sayings. He'll just be like, "Calm your tits," and I'm like, I love it when he does that. It makes me laugh. Just wait. Anyways, yeah. we're people are, there's weaker people around us. Yeah, of course there is. She represents the energy of the wilderness and the unknown and encourages you to be free and unchained and go beyond boundaries. Release the animal energy within and track down what you need to do to express your true self. Wow, that's powerful. That is powerful. I love it. I love it. I was just told though, like, I feel like we need to pull like a chakra that we can work on. Where's this coming from, Spirit? Where's this coming from? Yes, transmute it. I love that you say that, Millie. I used that word the other day. My husband was like, well, you know, I mean, I was just going to change it or whatever. I was like, what? Transmute? I was trying to pick a word consciously that didn't sound too woo-woo. And apparently that was too woo-woo. I'm like, it's in the dictionary. Look it up. Like, it's not just a woo-woo concept. Like, it's taking energy and changing it, right? It's still... Anyways, yeah, that's that Libra Mercury in him a little bit. So I know, like, I could see how he triggers me like that a little bit. But I hear too, like, you gotta pick and choose, you know, battles. But when somebody just flat out, you know, respect, like, we're gonna have to really look at some things. Like, people, even if they don't even realize it, they're trying to they're taking something from you. Oh my gosh, okay. It's our root chakra. It's our root. Interesting, this comes out too. Soulmate. I gotta pull the book on this. I gotta see what she says on this. This deck is wonderful, by the way. She has like journals and stuff too. But she gives like, you know, journaling prompt suggestions and all kinds of stuff in this. You can do a lot with this deck and work with it in many different ways. Rose without thorns. It is time to face my true feelings. It is time for him to leave her again, to use the script he always does at this point. He even knows her next line. She will say, "How can you do this to me?" But unexpectedly, she says, "I love you." The words of the script die in his tongue. He struggles to get them out. Just a few words and he will be free, but they won't come. Suddenly he clasps her to him. He loves her. This is the true freedom he sought. The inspiration to enjoy the beauty of a rose, we must risk being pricked by our inner thorns. This offers a new way to live. Wow. So so things you can ask yourself right now, what truth am I embracing? And this is about, you know, that she-wolf, you know, like I feel like there's an energy that's been building up and it's like, dadgummit, I'm just tired of this. I'm going to be me and I'm going to step up and do this. Like, step into that power. Don't live a lie with that Seven of Swords. Don't live a lie. And I see this and I see like we're going to be, you know, if you don't feel like you have a soulmate in your life right now, the best soulmate we can ever be is to be our own soulmate first. So I think this feels like it's like trusting and treasuring ourselves. Clean it up with the broom. Clean it up. Oh my gosh, this sounds like, you know, like my husband's like, I'm a little like, yeah. When she's loud, yeah. Now you better go on and do that. Yeah. She's from Alabama, so that's my best like impersonation. She was sweet. Mildred. Her name was Mildred, ironically, because I love Patrick Valenza. I need to get the Mildred Payne back next. So a meditation is to take a deep breath and keep relaxing until you find yourself in a safe place. Ask the great spirits to help you face that which you long for and allow any nerves to pass. You may know how to handle your present situation, or this knowledge will come to you soon. Oh, Millie, no. This is I presume you're asking about the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck by Tori Hartman. Oh, look on the bottom. Trickery. And that's our heart chakra too, green. So our root and our heart chakras right now are important. And also with manifestation, it's really important. If your heart is not in it, and if your heart chakra isn't activated properly, like, so if you're not like feeling, like when they say like feel it, believe it, like you've got to really feel it. And if you don't love it, if your heart's not in it, something's not going to manifest correctly, or not at all, really. And that's the magic. That's that magic connection with the heart attunement. So bringing in the love, and definitely the root where it all starts, right? So we're getting a little bit back to basics at the same time to be able to stand tall from people who have done us dirty, who don't have great intentions, blocks, and also to protect us from ourselves too, because I think we're in worse saboteurs. All right, let's get some messages. I go on Pinterest and I like to clip things, like I clicked like all kinds of like little boards of quotes and all kinds of stuff. Wow. So, and I can't read who it's from, but it's still fabulous. Okay. Even if you don't know who your ancestors are, your ancestors know who you are. They're watching us. They are watching us. They're watching us. They're like, come on, you can do it this time. You got this. Okay, you got this. We still love you. Oh. Okay, and then a gratitude. These were ones that came out during when I was doing gratitude quotes. How do we charge our manifestation energy? With gratitude. That's how we do it. Gratitude. I am grateful for music. It's there for every moment, every situation, every mood. I love how music makes me feel and speaks to my soul. I think that speaks for itself, right? Your ancestors might be talking to you through music too. There could be things through music. And also, though, to be aware of sounds and music and things like that around people. You might hear things like when I was trying to sign on to this show, I was getting this call, and like my thing like thought it might be like an emergency thing. And of course I'm just like, oh my God, an emergency. I'm like thinking, oh my God, did my son fall or something? And then it wasn't. Okay. It just misread it. All right. But like when we hear sirens, or like when we get like a weird feeling, like I feel like we need to like really sit with ourselves right now and understand how our body talks to us and the feelings that it gives us. And also like be aware, like, how they say like when it's like really quiet in the forest and you don't hear animals or anything like that, like it's not usually really good, right? We have to be present to be aware of things like that and aware of our surroundings and stuff to do that. So I feel like Yeah, because, you know, we got some snakes to wrangle here, y'all. Some snake. Listen to me. That's my South Carolina coming out. Yeah. And we're shedding layers and we're wise and we're healing our divine feminine and our masculine right now. And I think it's also too is how do we express the energy that we feel like is in our dominant energy? How do we express that? And look at our relationship with that. So that is wow. This is everything I've been feeling. I'm not surprised, but I really loved the unfolding of that. It was really beautiful. Whew, okay. I feel like I just went to church. I love that. I used to sing in church. All right. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. I got a little time here. So like if anybody has any personal things, I know Amanda Misty made some donations. If y'all, have anything personal and you want some guidance about or anything, like I'm here. If y'all just want to talk or I don't know. Maybe we could remote view practice if you want to. What card am I holding? I don't know. With that though, I'm gonna take while y'all are deciding, right, if you're still here, talk amongst yourselves. I can't do that part, but I can do the coffee talk. So just give me a minute. I'm gonna go check on the girls, and reset and see what's waiting for me when I get right back. Okay. Thank y'all so much. Okay, they are napping. Oh, wow. Go figure. I don't know if y'all met my not everybody's met Mr. Predictor Kitty. He's really sensitive though. Like you have to be careful. I didn't even ask him anything yet. Doesn't count yet. Doesn't count.
Absolutely.
But his little belly rubs. So, is there anything we want to ask Mr. Predictor Kitty? It resonates. I feel like, yeah, it definitely does. Not all of my readings, when I give it individually, they're not all that long. I felt like a different way of doing things today, right?
Totally.
All right. You just got one of those. Yeah. If y'all hadn't heard it, I love to tell the story. It's like um, my astrology teacher, Dusty White. I was like, so I was like a recording thing. I was like, God, I hope this thing doesn't say no. But I asked, I was like, is Dusty the best astrology teacher ever? I'm just doing some video, and it goes, it's like a hairball. I'm like, oh, okay. So, is Dusty the best astrology teacher ever? And then it's like, absolutely, blah, 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 whatever. But I was like, ooh. I was like, I can't share that. Is this a kid's toy? It could be. My kids want it. I mean, it was kind of like pitched to kids, like kind of like a magic 8 ball, but cute. Like, they've got all these like little things. I found it on Amazon, and then I saw it like go on sale for like $13. I was like, okay, finally, like just get him, Kieran, just get him. You want him, get him. And then I had my husband wants some like Amazon gift cards at work, and he's like, here's some Amazon gift cards. I was like, fabulous. Now I really can't get him. So it's funny how things work like that, little manifestations. And I'm just hearing too, like sometimes I believe like we get downloads and things that are just, they weren't meant for us to like really do anything with them. Sometimes they are just meant for us to realize like, hey, you're tapped into this. What you saw did happen. Like if you saw, I had one time where I felt like a tremendous like heat all over my body. And it was like, it was like my skin was on fire almost. And I even like looked at my skin to see like if it was like, it felt like it was going to be red and breaking out in hives and all kinds of stuff. But it looked fine. And then I found out like, not maybe within 24 hours or around that time, like a volcano had went off. So it was kind of crazy how that happens. And I really feel like the only significance of that was to be like, hey, tap in, listen more, here's something like, I just wanted you to know that yes, you're feeling these things. So when you do get, messages that you're supposed to do something with them sometimes, like a call to action with it, that we can trust those feelings better. And especially like when you're reading for people too, to trust your intuition is, yeah, it's a great responsibility that you feel. And I'm embracing learning to just embrace me right now. And I want you all to learn how to embrace yourselves right now too. We're going to do that together. You had a magic 8 ball a long time ago. I'm guessing late 4th grade. The magic 8 balls are just fabulous. I love them. I think they're so much fun. I've always been drawn to them. Oh, your grandmother your grandmother. Oh my gosh. Grandmothers. Okay, y'all. Like I said something about grandmothers earlier. It's funny. My granddaughter went to one. I had no idea what she was talking about. That is so cute, y'all. Oh. Well, thank y'all so much for the donations and the support and for hanging in here and for this wonderful message that we got today. And I was looking in the mirror. Like I said, I walked past the mirror, I looked for that thing, and I was like, she-wolf. Yeah, I mean, I don't have wolf ears, but I put on like these leopard ears, so I can have like that, the wild, the feral, the like, like that feeling, like it's okay, like to have this anger, but like we've got to do something about it, right? and stop fixing other people and like focus on fixing ourselves, fixing things that we can fix, putting the good work in to where it actually pays off well for you, right? I'm just glancing at to make sure I didn't miss anyone. And oh, Miss D had to run. Miss T, Miss Tarot D had to run. We love Miss D. And then I don't know. Thank you so much for the donation, Joel. That just lit me up. And if there was a, let's see, I know Miss D left. And Amanda, like if you wanted a reading, just let me know, or if that the collective is good. I felt like that was really cool. Or if anybody else, I've got a little bit of time, so I'll just hang out for just another minute here. But if not, then I will call it early today. If not, soon I'm planning a catter day or a meow day or some day during the week soon. Hey, Victor. I was talking about you earlier. Hey, so good to see you. This is my the meditation channel. I was telling you about the wonderful meditations earlier. Victor's voice and energy is so nice. And Victor, I'm so glad that you're here and I'm actually able to say this, because it always felt weird like to try to say this in a chat room because it would just sound weird. But I always really, I don't know if anybody else like Millie or anybody here who does these likes this too, but Victor has this like little nuance, this like little thing that he does right at the end of the meditation, and he takes this like the sigh in. He's like, and just that like little sound. I think it's just the sweetest thing. Like it's a really nice, like, I feel that. I think like I don't know the right word to put on that, but I think it's precious. I always love that part. So anyways, I'll stop. Anyways, I finally got to express that. But yes, the little thing. Yes. Okay. You know the sigh I'm talking about. Yes. I love that. But I was like, it might just weird. It's like, oh, I love that little sigh. Like it was just something I'm like, yeah, you can't express this in a chat room. It's just gonna have to come out when I can talk and be myself sometimes. Oh gosh, Victor, we just had a wonderful like ancestor, like I don't know, the ancestors, like everybody's coming through right now, and this is like our inspiration right now. So it's about, unleashing the things that, and we've been holding ourselves back. We need to stand in our power and take action. I feel like that's what we're doing right now. So, of course, like in the moment I said that better, but it was lovely. And our ancestors, even if we don't know who they are, they're watching us. They know who we are. So, and music. We need to listen to music. And I understand, like, and I don't know why I have to say this, because I feel like others say this, is I have an issue with this sometimes. It's like music can be a little triggering for me at times, especially lyrics and feelings. If you feel that way about a type of music, just hello, like nature is music, even like birds and things like that, like or something that's instrumental or meditative or something like that, or just like switch the vibe on the music. if something is triggering you or feels triggering to you. Just switch it up on that, because I feel that I couldn't listen to music for a good while when I had a broken heart. It was too triggering, and that was sad because I like to sing. So yeah, I can listen to music, but I didn't have that insight then, really. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, music. That's what I like to say too. Music is a universal language. Like, how many songs did we sing along with? Like, it could be parts in another language, we're still singing with it. But it's the feeling and everything, the expression that brings with it. And an instrument doesn't need, it makes its own language, right? Its own sounds, its own vibrations. And we all hear it differently, uniquely, but it's still, it is a universal language in that way, though. You didn't have to translate the guitar or the piano to, hundreds of different languages, right? Pouring rain. Rain, rain, go away. Like, my little girls like to say that. Oh gosh, that has my song, like the song stuck in my head, like stormy weather. Is that like Etta James? Oh, since me and my man been together. I don't know, something like that. Yes. Yes. Music. Music is poetry. It is poetry. It is. And I was cleaning up today and I found an old song that I wrote too. I was looking at the lyrics of that. That was really cool. Oops. And I know you would be. That's beautiful. I've loved to see all your growth. So, well, I'm going to wrap up Tea and Tarot a little bit earlier today. Tea and Tarot was totally different vibe. It was awesome. From all my beautiful light workers here, we have the light and a beautiful heart. But we need to focus on building ourselves up in our foundation in our own heart before we offer it to rescue somebody else with that. That is really like a good representation of that. So, oh, well, I love y'all. And tonight, okay, so Tropical Empress Amanda, she goes on every night at 10, and it's insomniac readings. Like, Amanda is I don't know how she does it, because she's like up all night and it gives her time and she's there. So, and she's had some really good growth, fast growth with her channel. So that's really amazing accomplishment. Victor's been growing too. Saw those numbers shot up. So, if please, like, at the mornings, 10, actually get there like 9:45, because we all like chat and, right before the meditation starts at 10, but it's Eastern. My Eastern time for me is at 10 in the morning and 10 at night, and just get there a little bit beforehand. And yeah, and then Josh, Mr. Floyd's Universe, he goes on after that, and then we have Krista. Like, there's we have to pick and choose our time, right? Like, I can't be watching like everything or whatever, but sometimes I'll like multitask, or I'll save it and I'll watch it later. But I just wanted, in case any of y'all were looking for anything like that, I just wanted to share that with you. So, oh, thank you so much for that. I love y'all. Thank you, Krista. Thank you. It was interesting because I feel like I was on a little bit of a journey, a little bit there too. And that's what I love about reading. I love about layering, the charms. I love synchronicities. So um, I like pulling from different things. And I'm going to be starting making my own charms soon too. So stay tuned. And I have some new decks to show too. So I'll be setting some stuff up. Anyways, all right. Well, I'm going to run, and thank y'all so much. I love y'all. I'm going to be writing a beautiful energy wave for the rest of the day. Thank you for that. Absolutely. Thank you. And stay tuned for what comes on the channel after today. Now I was going to get to pick out a cool new deck for the channel. Please feel free to any suggestions or anything too. But I have a few in mind. So, all right, love y'all. Take care, and I'll see y'all around in YouTube world. Right? All right. Bye bye. Thank you.